9/19/2020. And we're here with part 5 of The Evil Within. So, the air quality in the Seattle area has improved remarkably, such that all tarps from windows may be removed, doors opened, fresh airs circulated, which is good, which is very good, because this was becoming kind of a hellhole, as you can imagine, from trapped air for nearly 11 days. And I feel like it is, I don't know if appropriate is the right word, but the same kind of, thumb to the nose, or middle finger to the nose, that LA got that as soon as the smoke appeared to have cleared out to a degree of breathability, they got hit with an earthquake. And the day after the smoke clears out here, we are hit with rains that are flooding the streets. So, thanks, universe. Good timing. So, while folks are rolling in, the book report for the Saturday. Finished this up, William Gibson's Agency, which is rewarding. It's a good book. I like Gibson quite a lot. I find that he is a much more difficult writer for me to read than others, and I think it has to do with the particular rhythms that he uses in his writing. For example, the last, I want to say 60 pages of this book, which I read today, took me about 3 hours of reading, realizing I'd lost focus, going back to the start of the paragraph, reading again, and then just sort of settling with whatever my unconscious mind had picked up of the dominant images, words spoken, and plot moments that I had read, and then getting to the end of the chapter, going back to the beginning, skimming again, and kind of layering on an understanding of the book. And that's just how Gibson goes for me. It's a very slow read, and in my brain it's kind of like the modem handshake between writer and reader is a long, dithered connection problem. It's like somebody's picking up the phone every moment you get a firm connection, as opposed to Pat Conroy, who I can read 200 pages in the same amount of time it takes me to read 50 of Gibson's. So yeah, it's very interesting seeing the different kinds of writing that the brain attaches to. So now that that's done, and Agency is excellent, if heartbreaking, because it does envision a world where Trump lost the election, and that the problems that emerge are different and no less challenging to the existence of the human species and our ecology, but they are at the very least different problems which carry with them a certain degree of American dignity, which we no longer can say we possess on that executive level. But next up, I still have something. I've hit this snag point in the reading, right? I think many people do, where I started reading these books. I am genuinely interested in finishing them, but I am about 100 pages into them, and they just don't seem to be going anywhere. There's something wicked this way comes. Ovid by Ted Hughes, and Military Brats, and these are just kind of stalled. I think I might have to force them into motion again, which is going to be doubly challenging because I found these books in my archives that I have yet to read that I think I might want to, which is Turgenev's Father and Children, which you can see there, which I have heard, I believe is more commonly the title is translated Fathers and Sons. I know that this was an edition, let's see, yeah, if you look right there, you can see MCMXX. This is a 1920 edition, and I'm going to break my own heart probably by putting pen notes in it because that's how I read. And Experiences by Arnold Toynbee, an historian who has notably looked at the similar causes between the collapse of great civilizations, in particular how it has to do with the breakdown of social agreements between classes, that classes are necessary and they keep each other in balance, and when one, particularly the upper class, gets off kilter, then the entire civilization collapses. Really valuable reading at this time, and an excellent historian and writer to boot. So Arnold Toynbee, gonna read his autobiography. And that brings us up to date on the reading. When things are incredibly hot and uncomfortable, I can't focus. So I I got very little reading done. Got a lot of sewing done though, and that was good. Evening, Hobgoblin. It's good to see you. We are about done with the warm-up here, and gonna hop into Evil Within. Hey, kiddo. We got a cat in here, and she's being remarkably good. And I'm gonna resist the urge to pick her up and put her in front of the camera, because that means it's gonna activate the old squirm circuit in the brain, which I need less of right now than she's willing to provide if provoked. So yeah, part 5 of the Evil Within. Toxic cloud situation is largely cleared and has gone over to the East Coast. Suckers! Not merely the East Coast, but also the Atlantic Ocean, and also, I hear, Europe, because ecological disaster on a global scale is not provincially, felt. It's everywhere. So when we burn, everyone smells it. It's not a who smelt it dealt it situation. It's we all did this together. And but yeah, it's largely cleared up. The rain and the wind pushed everything east, and we've been able to get some fresh air circulating in through here. So thank you for asking. How are you this evening? Let's see. Headphones. And before... Hold on. When we burn, everyone smells it. Well, it's true. Sad beard frog emoji. Hard to interpret. About to hunt some monsters and get cozy with the stream. Nice. Sounds like a fine evening or afternoon or morning, depending upon which of those is relevant to your time zone. Good times. Monster Hunter's a lot of fun. I haven't played it in forever. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, East Coaster. Well, welcome to our tragedy, as I'm sure it will be wafting by. Whoa! I did not know you could see the nurse walking through the bars of the window during the title scene. That's cool, especially since this is not an area that actually exists in the save spot. See, how's the volume here? Slowly loading profile data. Evening, Viper. It's good to see you, buddy. How are you tonight, or today, or this morning? I keep forgetting what the relationship between our time zones is. I believe that this evening is your very early morning. Listening to my Dr. Chaos stream, and I said that my parents were from Chattanooga. No, my folks are from kind of Georgia and Alabama generally. I lived in Chattanooga for many years, probably about 7 all told together. And but yeah, we're from the South. And Chattanooga is the farthest north I have lived outside of, well, Seattle. Oh, nifty. Yeah, you work in Chattanooga living in Georgia. Yeah, my grandfather lived in, shoot, I forget the name of the town. It's like 15 minutes away from Fort Oglethorpe. It's like right on the border. I don't remember the name of the interstate, but it's the one that going west from Chattanooga, like toward Nashville, it kind of dips into Georgia south and goes right back up into Tennessee and then heads on up to the northern part of the state. Yeah, the name's going to come to me like once the stream is over, I'm sure. But yeah, it's a small town and familiar with that area. That's cool. Small world indeed. Fort Oglethorpe is just down the street from you. Yeah, yeah. I've driven that way many an afternoon. Man, the notion of this nurse like inhabiting this space. I mean, it kind of makes a little bit of sense for her to be in the area with, you know, the save room with the. Oh wow, they really went for the ring, the whole ring eye visual there on that poster. Really leaning into that inspiration for Laura's design. Anyway, this area right here kind of makes search let me say that sentence again. This area right here kind of makes sense for the nurse because it does have kind of a homey, lived-in feel with furniture, things to read, things to look at. And seeing her in that load screen or start screen environment is a particularly weird thing because there's no place to really rest there. And wherever she's moving here, she is almost always has like a specific destination in mind. So yeah, it's kind of an odd thing. Let's see, how am I looking on my stuff? That ammo's pretty good. That's all right. Could be doing better here. Oh, not a lot. Yeah, let's do that. And yeah, that's not bad. What's my gel situation look like? And let me go ahead and try running a little bit to get my hands used to this again. I've been playing Yakuza 2 in my off-stream time, and so my finger keeps wanting to use R1 to lock onto things, and I know that will not work. And I didn't say so, Viper, but thank you for making this stream part of your morning routine. It's always always a joy to have you around. Kiwami 2. I got about halfway through the original. Friend and stream moderator Boogle lent me his copy many years ago, and it was a very jank way of playing it. I didn't have a working PS2 at the time, so I put it in my PC and ran it off an emulator. Anyway, I got about halfway through it, and something came up, and I never finished it. And then Kiwami 2 came out, and I'm like, well, you know, this is a fine opportunity. Evening, Dreambomb. It's good to see you. What are we up to here? Oh, I know. We are right before the fight with that giant amalgam creature. Aw, shucks. I'm glad the appreciation is mutual. Oh ho? Oh man. Oh no, I can't even stock it in my secret back pocket when I've got an extra bolt loaded into the chamber. I think I mentioned this in another stream of trying to come up with a list of games where inventory is managed such that the ammo that is loaded into your weapon doesn't count toward the total number of bullets that you can carry. So technically my max inventory is 4 here, but because the thing itself counts as a 1 bullet secondary inventory, I can technically have 5, and the UI has to be kind of tricked into letting me pick up another item. And I was trying to think of other games that do something similar, and I realized that the Wii Animal Crossing, New Horizons is the new one, City Folk. That one does something similar as well, because when you have a full inventory and you equip like a shovel or something, you can actually go pick up another item like a rock or whatever, and then you're unable to put away your implement because the equipped slot is its own inventory, and trying to put it back, ooh, scary moment. Trying to put it back conflicts with that fixed amount. So, yeah. A thread of thought that maybe I am the only one who remembers, but there's follow-up for you. I love that sound effect. Great, nice chomp sound effect you get when you pick up those matches. I never thought about this before, but it does seem strange that I can't climb out through here. I mean, I'm grateful that I can't, because it would put me kind of more directly in harm's way. Gotta say, for all the crouching and standing back up that Sebastian does, he has a remarkably good posture from getting up from a low crouch. Every time I get up from a chair, my posture sucks for like a good 5 seconds before I remember to sit up or to stand up straight again. And this is kind of a fun little broken texture here when punches the wall and it gets replaced by this object, which is, you know, kind of rubble turned on its side. And I think that what probably was supposed to happen is this meant to be shoved forward a little more, so it's jutting out. But right now it just kind of looks like it's suspended in space, and you can kind of see through the level there a little bit. And the reason I think that is because I'm looking at this outline. Let's see if I can put that away and get my lantern out. Yeah, if you look at this outline, it suggests that it kind of suggests some of the contours around the middle of the rubble. So that's what I think happened. Wow, the restroom gets its whole floor. That seems torturous. Yeah, see this one. Oh, cool! We got to see it happen live. Okay, so maybe it is out as far as it needs to be. Well, yeah, we just saw it dissolve. So there's some kind of effect that's happening there that's not intended. Oh yeah, check it out. So I can look down there, and let's see if I can get my scope out. Yeah, I can look down there and I can see the top of the stem unit. So apparently, and this is interesting, because it means that in this area, the stem unit is already loaded. And I know I'm coming up on a boss fight just now where that doesn't involve the stem unit at all. So, yeah, I am going to pay attention to how soon this thing shows up as an environment I'm going to walk through. Yeah, it's a little bit of an oops. Coming there? Yeah. I'm wondering if it is someplace that you get teleported to. Like I know some games, like when you pause, like they actually just teleport your character to another room, and then they teleport back when you unpause. And so I'm wondering if that's something they do for like a cinematic moment there, which is why they need to have it loaded and ready to go so that can be a smooth transition. I guess we'll find out, but there's a whole boss fight in between now and whenever that happens, I'm pretty sure. And orienting down there. Man, someone really likes these late 80s economy Japanese cars. Or maybe German. Oh no, I forgot shotgun shells. Oh, that was... Oh. Not the bad idea I thought it was going to be. So I like that outcome better, because I like the notion that Sebastian just bull rushed it and didn't get crushed, actually came out of it more or less on top. right. Oh! Oh! Oh, that hurts. If I remember right, the best way to do this is to sneak and then shoot it in the eye. It's kind of like a... Oh yeah, so kind of along the lines of this being a Shinji Mikami remix. This is kind of a Sadler's final form boss from Resident Evil 4. It's got the multiple legs, it's got the searching eye. Oh, how did it even see me? Alright, let's try this. Oh, that did absolutely nothing. Oh, I might be doing this again. Oh man, cannot get away fast enough. Alright, turning off my light here. Where's our fella? I can't tell if that's like a guaranteed... Yeah, his eye seems to find me wherever I am, so maybe my strategy should be just to get a far distance away, and then when he pops it out, shoot him in it, then try to take cover. Not like that, though. Do the version of gun where it hits him. Yikes! Nope, wrong thing. Yes, the thing that goes explode. Ah. The delay on these things is kind of screwing up my sense of timing. Plus, he's mobile. Ah! All right. Nothing? There's a thing here, and I would like it. Okay. This is my moment. I think it's my moment. Hmm. Maybe I should have gone back to the other spot, since it seems like he did not see me there. Let's see. Ah, that didn't stop it. Again, man, I just sympathetically feel everything Sebastian, like, impacts whenever he gets smashed against masonry. Oh, Jesus. Ooh. Alright. New strategy is I'm just gonna shoot him a lot. Oh man, that's kind of glorious. Just kind of seeing what's happening there with my Saint Corona. I'm really not sure how much damage this those are doing to him. Oh, what are you running into there, fella? Oh man, this went bad fast. Okay. I think the car tipped over, and maybe it has a flame effect that I kept running into, and so I died. But yeah, we're just gonna spam these right out of the gate here. Ooh. Let's get out of there. Ooh, I got an idea. When its eye pops out, if I fire a flash thing at it, maybe that will blind it so I can get another shot in on it. Actually don't want to spend that just yet. Oh, that didn't go well. Alright, yes, that's the way to do it. Wait, what? Oh no. This seemed worse. Oh, bad, bad, bad! Ooh! Oh, that's not working anymore. Oh no! Ah! 0 to 100 indeed. It's got a one-hit kill if it catches me. Reverse birth, yep. Anything here? Nope. Actually, if it's going to be a slower moving enemy when it's in its second phase, that might really be my ideal moment to use those barrels. Ooh. Let's see if I can maximize this moment. Make a time. Oh. I just now noticed that the heads can be destroyed discreetly. So, learning... Well, I've lost track of how many learnings there are. But the current learning is that once it is downed, it's probably a good idea to aim for those heads as markers of damage. Nope. Yes. Yikes. Okay. This fight took you an hour? Well, it's, yeah, it's taking me more attempts than I think any of the other encounters have. Oh, it's changed. Now's our time to shine. That's not a great thing to see. Rounding the corner. Oh, it didn't stop. Please walk into it. Oh, I'm out. Oh man, this is killing me. Alright, that's good. Yeah! Okay. Wow. That's a good fight. Yeah, the trigger pressure on the revolver must be fierce. It's funny comparing how like weapons level up in this game compared to something like, you know, The Last of Us 2, where they go through the whole motions of showing Ellie or Abby like disassembling the part that they're going to replace, making micro adjustments, and then reattaching it. And in this one, just stab him in the brain, and that'll smooth it right up. Thank you. Actually, I think the same thing happened here with this texture as happened before. I wonder what can we see here. Nope, that's not that. Yeah, I think this is probably... Oh, no, wait. This actually might be an instance where it's working as intended, because I can still see the interior of this room, which doesn't necessarily need to have been destroyed. Gotta smooth over those wrinkles somehow. Yep, you're right. That's how Sebastian keeps young and youthful. Good old brain stab. It is interesting how the weapon ammo placement around here gives you an idea of like the better weapons to use during the fight. You know, you don't see many explosive bolts, for example, but you do see the tactically smart things like the flash bolts and the electric bolts available. And you know what? I'm never coming back here again. Let's just... Yeah. Thank you. Whew. Yeah, now that I'm on this end of that boss fight, I I think it is probably a good idea that I did not try to tackle that at the end of last stream, because that's a boss fight that benefits from having your fresh awareness and mental energies, which, you know, at the end of like 3 hours of playing, it's a little more depleted. That room was? How do you mean? Do you mean like where was the parking garage? Oh, right, the STEM room. Yeah. We never saw that. Unless it was used prior to. Actually, bet I know after this. Yeah, 3 nightmare scenarios at once. Elevator crashing, flooding, and broken hip. Great. Okay, there we go. So, I remember that amalgam creature was introduced when it killed Sir Anthony Hopkins looking doctor, and whose name I don't remember, but during that scene when he was you know, giving shocks to Leslie and maybe starting to get reality back, I know there was some interplay between different worlds, STEM environments, so maybe that was it, but that's the best I can think of. Now that is an airtight lantern. Oh, I love this. This is such a great, weird ad copy. The final white shirt. Like, that's it, buddy. If you want it, you gotta find it. Not for sale, not here, not nowhere. Oh, here we go.
Looks like the asylum's the only building left untouched. How can that be?
I like how they left this bench here so you can enjoy the view, or maybe not. Okay, fine. I can stand and enjoy it. Self-reliant. Oh wow, the benches are objects that I can move, which is why it fell off. And they have no weight. In terms of you know, environmental flow, I really do like the circular start at a location, get driven away from it, and then work your way back to it feeling. I think that's really cool. Yeah, how you see the asylum now, but getting there takes forever. Yeah, right? You've got just this torturous path to try to make your way there. See, I believe this is the same carousel music that plays when you're at the Nightmare Carousel. I also believe that there is a key on this thing. Yes, there it is. Oh no. Did I lose it? No, no, we're not near the end. There's a little ways to go yet. Can't, oh, there it is. Yep, thank you. I always love returning to city environments at a street level so I can look at signage. Signage is one of my favorite things to look at as a tourist in a virtual world. I just want to see, what does this city think about itself? Is this bench mobile? This bench is not. They bolted this one down. People kept kicking them down the streets. Had to get out the pneumatic screw. Or pneumatic screwdriver. Yes, the screw is the thing you in there. Justin Nesbitt. Ward Lindhout. Kazuya Yamazaki. I do wonder where they get these names from. They're awfully specific. Well, signage is in fact fantastic. It's great to see what kind of creativity somebody throws into the game. Especially on a micro level. Because you know, in making this stuff, you are appealing to the broad strokes of the people who are blitzing on through, so it has to look okay in the periphery. And you're also speaking kind of directly to, you know, somebody like me, who's taking time to stop and take in the sights. So the artwork is doing double duty. Oh man. Oh look, we have abstract art of the Keeper's head on board. Machine may be, should be I, and safety, safe operation, wasabi, made to the safety manual. I wonder, it looks like I'm wondering if there's like a single texture they put underneath this? Because this is like clearly a sign from one of the industrial areas that's chopped up and used to letter the song entries. That's nifty. Yes. This is the point in any Shinji Mikami game where things are getting serious. Very good. Let's see. That all appears in order. There we go. This is our forward path. I feel like this has like an acceptable level of detail for this kind of environment, for moving through this kind of environment, because it's one of the things that is perversely detailed almost in something like The Last of Us 2, where I'm crawling through these decaying urban environments with so many particle effects and so much loving detail put into, you know, every slat on a decaying bed, that I feel kind of a vague sense of obligation to myself for having bought the game to stop and enjoy it. But it's used in scenarios and settings that are entirely throwaway, that I'm meant to spend exactly 2 seconds in. And so I feel this odd tear between the desire to move with the flow of the gameplay versus the desire to stop and enjoy the art. And I think I went backwards? I did in fact go backwards. And I feel like this is the right level of detail that I need to let me know what's going on. Ah, there we go. I got sidetracked by the jukebox. The thing on the wall was modeled like an old meme. Do you mean the poster with the stem needles sticking into it? Dead Lloyd. There's kind of a mental crossover happening in my head because these have such a word salad feeling, and I'm playing, you know, Yakuza 2 Kiwami with similar signages that use a kind of English word salad in the exotic presentation of in advertisements. And so it almost creates an overlap between the two worlds in my brain, seeing this here. Oh man, that is vicious. The frame that said Niagara Falls 2005? Yeah. Oh, I see what you're referring to with the framing and the letterboxing around it. Not letterboxing, but bordering. Oh, this is delicious. I very much want to buy this stuff at a yard sale. Do I hear him? I do, in fact, hear a guy. Yep. Please enjoy the irony. Wearing a fireman's uniform that is incredibly flammable. Computer didn't have a CD drive, you were correct. Many knee surgeries I'm gonna have to pay for. It's true. I always wonder what the expected behavior for the player is when I encounter a zombie like this, because the survival horror player part of me says, oh, background zombie I don't need to kill. The action gamer of me says, free problem to solve now, so I don't have to later. They're called the firemen, they have to be flammable? Well, yeah, well, I guess probably should read the job description before you sign up for that. To make sure you're onboarding for the type of fireman that you intend to be. Yes, there we go. Okay. Patrol patterns. Stealth. But I don't think the environment actually affords me cover. Yeah, we can do this. Oop, that was an incredible whiff. Has led to a lot of very confused people? Yes, it has. And yeah, Dreambomb, I feel like with Crimson City's appearance, it manages to do a little more authentically what Resident Evils 2 and 3 had to do, because, you know, and I'm speaking here about the originals, not the remakes, is because Resident Evil generally, classic RE, works in enclosed environments, either large rooms or corridors, they kind of had to mimic that in the city sections. So you wind up having Jill going down a bunch of alleyways that are, you know, trashed or otherwise out of use, and it comes off feeling just a little bit artificial. You know, not the kind of city experience you think that Raccoon City residents actually have. And because this place is compressing and contracting as part of the STEM environment, it makes that make sense. Even though this game itself has more open areas because it's more action oriented. Let's see. There we go. Finally, a target I can snipe. Going to kindly request that you get within 2 feet of my scope. There we go. Let's just take care of this. Good. Still? There, Jesus. Oh man, it was a piece of rebar with a wad of cement stuck on the end. That was David from Outbreak I just killed. Yeah, let's just replenish those whiffs. What? There we go. Ooh. I really got it. Oh no! He hit me during my stun. Evening arc. Yeah, I had to open the door to go to the next street, and in order to do that, I had to have somebody else open an entirely different door. Take a look at this computer one more time. Yeah, man. No CD drive. Just a floppy. With maybe expansions for other floppies. No USB port either. There we go. Yeah, it looks like that that fellow is in fact an action enemy to go ahead and kill now while the opportunity presents itself. Oh yeah, Amalgam was good. Amalgam, well, I mean, it was it was fun. I don't want to necessarily brag that I did great on it. Took a few times to get the hang of what it called for. Let's see. Yeah, this is going better. Well, I don't know if I would go say I went boom. I went splat several times. And snap a couple more. There we go. Okay, here's to a better job. Man, the way they hold you still with the, Oh, that's...
Out of ammo.
Yeah, thanks, losers. There we go. A train wreck and a half on Akumu? Oh, I can believe it. The gun zombies can end your life instantly? Seriously. So they are, their, firearms, fit the bill for, one-hit damage kill, huh? That's brutal. Alright. I'm not 100% what blocked my shot that second time. Let's see. Good. Wow, they even survived that. Jeez. All of them survived that. Wow, these World War I grenades are not all they are cracked up to be. Oh, man. Oh, no, 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 no! Bad times. Huh. It's like a county sheriff convention. Oh, wait, yeah, right. This business. Yeah. I cannot hit with the scope for the life of me. Case in point! I'm giving these guys a haircut. How is he still alive? Thank you. Who gave zombies guns? Well, you gotta admit, they never were much for negotiating. Always, we're going to slump across your barricades and brains and demand, demand, demand. No concession. Ah! I'm suddenly remembering how I leveled up Sebastian for effective combat. Okay, you're out of range. see. Oh wow, you still survived that, huh? Thank you. Please let that be it. Oh my god, how many more are these guys? Is this a situation where I just need to run? Have I been wasting all of my ammo? Alright, well, I probably uselessly fought all of them. But I won, so. I didn't win the moral victory, but I won the literal victory, which is a good consolation. Let's see. No, nothing there. Crimson Bank. Farming Mountain Dew? Well, you're not wrong. I have a lot of Mountain Dew to inject directly into Sebastian's brain once we get back to the hospital. And a vision of Evil Within 2 Sebastian appears. Along with the Tango logo. Well, in terms of tactical approach, this is a weakness of mine, is when I'm in a situation where the correct approach is to run, because you're being overwhelmed with enemies, is to see how long I can withstand the horde, and if it is possible to actually outlast them, and if so, if the developers expected me to do that and will give me a reward for doing so. In this case, my reward was a blank stare and an expectant shrug of the shoulders, gesturing toward the exit. Oh, well. This gentleman seems in fine spirits. Sure, he's just having his lunch. Can I nudge it over? Like, I don't think anybody else knows about the statues, so this is just Sebastian nuzzling his one particular favorite piece of trash among all of this. Oh yeah, this segment.
Oh shit.
Yeah, gameplay-wise, this has been one of the most brutal segments to me across my career of playing this game on various difficulties and platforms. And let's hope it goes better this time. Also, if you look at the character model for this monster in the model viewer, It is pretty impressive how large this thing actually is. So give me just 1 second. I'm going to take a quick break right here and be back in like 2 minutes. Yeah, hey. Good cat. Let's see, how's it going? Is he still there? Did I wait it out? Yeah, well, seems clear. Oh, this was a bad idea. Figured if I was taking a break, he was too, but I guess that was too much to ask for. Whew. This has a very RE4. Ooh. I didn't know he could destroy my my platform. Oh. Whoa. That was quick flip around there. Where do I buy my suspenders? Walmart. They got them for cheap. Really? Damage an Akumu that does not kill you. I mean, probably fair that. It's not exactly... Actually, I'm wondering if it actually did take anything off my life, or if it was just a nudge that got a paint effect. But yeah, this is from the swim to escape monster moment to the camera angle change that happens. Are you kidding me? Okay. I guess we called a truce on that one. To the camera angle change that happens when you're being pursued. Makes me think of the boat battle that Leon has. Oh, I think I actually need this. The harpoon battle that Leon has with the swamp creature, or lake monster in the first chapter. Let's see. Did I lose my bottle? I did, in fact, lose my bottle. Great. This will get you far away from me.
Sure as hell don't want to go back in the water anytime soon.
Is that Kidman? La lobotomie. I've never seen that before. That's fantastic. What about M3S might stand for? That's great. I'm pretty sure that the second I hit the ground, I'm getting attacked. Man, there really is a dearth of save points up here, isn't there? I see what you mean, Ark. Does Akumu do checkpoints as well? Like the checkpoint save that it did right before I entered this area? Ah, good. Oh, awesome. That... Oh wait, no, 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 I do not want you guys coming back. Oh man, these dummy Rubiks are brutal. Oh, because they've got Laura hands too. Oh no. I don't think I have anything that's going to knock him off his feet. Thank God.
Some kind of fake.
I did not expect the dummy Ruvik would go down that easily with an ice bolt. Oh, weird. The nightmare enemies are placed differently. I like that. I like a super hard difficulty mode that alters that gives like an alternate version of the level rather than just going behind the scenes and upping some numbers. Oh, good. There's an ice bolt in the environment. Probably a friendly hint to me that that's a good idea to use. Yeah, that was one of the things that I really liked about Metal Gear Solid 2's um, European extreme difficulty. Uh, it had different guard patrol patterns. Is there anything in this carriage? There is. I thought I was just thinking of Silent Hill 2, where James gets a gun from a carriage, but nope. Yes, please. John's Coffee. Pretty sure John's Coffee shows up in poster form in Evil Within 2. And kind of charming that the stylized double lines actually turns the apostrophe into a different piece of punctuation entirely. D&D shoes. Let's just say... I can't read that. Yeah, one of the weirder things about trying to read signs on a lower resolution... Oh, cool, the perfume container's like a brain. On a lower resolution platform is you actually don't get greater clarity when you zoom in closer. It just becomes, it's like a Monet. It's like harder to read the details. Green Mile. I mean, yeah, Green Mile was sad, but why does it sadden you here? This is fantastic.
You gotta be kidding.
That is a great transition.
This is filthy.
And a great way of introducing a mirror without any of the environmental props that they've used prior to this setting. So they found a way to make it entirely fit the context. And this is the point where our safe area is starting to go to hell.
Is this his doing?
Hmm.
Detective,
Are you all right?
you do realize there would be no one to replace me.
You know, I think passive aggression has an even more insane effect in this environment than outright shrill shrieking would for either blaming Sebastian for putting her at risk by letting this place go to hell, or panicking or something. Oh, John Coffey, that's right. I remember that now. I saw that in theaters when it came out, but have not since. Arnold Brown. I don't believe we've run into this guy, as opposed to many of the other missing poster characters who show up. But now I think I can increase... There was something I was waiting on 30,000 to increase to the max. Life gauge? Maybe I'm thinking of sprint time, but life gauge should definitely be bumped up. Or syringe recovery. This might be a better idea. It's tough. Through the looking glass and what Sebastian found there. Nothing he wanted to see. That is for sure. I've been okay on range for so far. We can crank this up, though. Can't say that the accuracy owes to anything other than my lack of skill so far, so I'm not sure why I would need to upgrade that outside of, you know, reducing some weapon sway. But that feels good. Oh, good. That thing's been waiting there for us forever. Frost bolts are mighty nice. There we go. Electric bolts also good. Great. All right, back to it. Yeah, we can reload up here. Oh man. Ark, I can only imagine how brutal this must be on Akumu. Because almost everybody has a range attack. And trying to defend your position against rushing enemies doesn't always let you get them off your back. Begin the circus. Yep. Exactly. It reminds me of Metal Gear Solid 2 when you fire a bullet at the wall and the soldiers investigate the impact decal and not the direction that the bullet would have been fired from. In effect, putting their head right in your target sights. Oh, that worked out well.
Out of ammo?
Ah, shoot. Oh no! How did that not hit him? Good. Oh! They hit you with, explosive bolts, don't they? The... Good. He managed to fire at me at point-blank range and miss. He has my aim. An evenly matched duel that bards will sing of for generations to come. How we stayed in the field of battle for hours on end, 2 feet away from each other, whiffing, boxes of ammunition spent on the ground until we finally, exhausted and overwhelmed with the smoke of our own cordite, collapsed. Yeah. That is what I'm here for. Yes, I absolutely want you to very gingerly climb down that ladder while holding a stick of dynamite. Oh man, Naked Gun. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. Leslie Nielsen was brilliant. Nope. Oh no. No, 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 no. Lots of guns. Ah. I need something that I don't have the parts for. What? Nice flip. Oh, I see. The grenade that they gave me was probably meant for now. Does not even stagger. Just gonna leave you to your own device there. Oh good, he had a grenade on him that just conveniently did not explode. Yes, please explain the problem here. Those gun zombies have nil shooting delay once you're in their line of sight, so the guy in the cage, the moment the gate opens, you get murdered. Oh, wow. Pardon me. Let's see. Is it a situation where the way forward is not to play the game very well, but to game it? It's kind of like how the crushing difficulties tend to work on the Uncharted games, where they're at a difficulty that I'm not sure they were designed for, so you kind of have to find ways of making it bug out in the right ways to progress. At least that's how I did it. Oh, you can shoot him through the window. I did not know that. Okay. Oh, the time window. Gotcha. I thought you meant like the window on the garage door, which might not even be there, but that's what came to mind. Oh, bad times. Fireman friend had an axe here that I'm not seeing on the ground. And that I kind of feel owed at this point. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Let's, yeah, why not? Oh! Alright! They can slap me out of it. That, doesn't seem as bad of a consequence as I thought it was going to be. Oh, right. You with a gun. Awful. Here we go. Oh, wow. Actually goes zombie on you. That's what I need. I guess turnabout on the ladder is fair play. Wow, that was a nice running land. Good job, Sebastian. See. Pretty sure I had another dude around here I could set on fire as a trap. Does he just have a gaping hole through the front of his head? He does, doesn't he? Yep, that's definitely the situation we've got. Thank you. And thank you. Good Lord. I am not sure I have enough ammo to properly go into this next encounter. But I said I'd do it. I didn't say I'd do it prepared. Apropos of circus, yep, that sounds right. Oh right, this gives you flaming barrels. I seem to remember one of Kidman's DLCs revisits this stage in an interesting way, where you get to walk around the background there. Okay.
Out of ammo.
Oh. Good. I was very much hoping that bullet to penetrate his kneecap and hit the exploding barrels behind him, but no such luck. Who is throwing that? And could he please stop? Oh, hi. Okay, only 1/3 on fire. And actually that's kind of closer to half. All in all, a successful day. Let's see. Yes. Oh no! I have to leave one behind? Breaking my ammo hoarding heart. Oh, thank God. A happy new year. I was in a western where they'd shoot someone and just throw themselves off the stage. You are right. That's some good henchmen firing from the balcony action right there. County. It is an interesting touch of reality breaking through the illusion when there is art in the environment that has references to the the technology and the iconography of the STEM system. Like that one has the brain needles kind of arcing in a rainbow pattern. Yeah, RE4 has sections where they do that. I want to say that they happen mostly on the island. There are a couple of conveyor belt sequences, I want to say also in the castle. Almost 6 months since the accident. Drift further apart every passing week. Have to stay strong, but it's so easy to drown my thoughts in whiskey. Staying strong did not, in fact, help you. As long as it doesn't affect my work, what I do on my own time is private. The fact that Myra is becoming paranoid and maybe losing her mind, or the fact that she's proposing that the fire was not an accident could be real.
What the? Back here again. I must be losing it.
I like the idea of your transforming save rooms indicating protagonist change, which is a little more oblique in this instance since Sebastian's growth isn't really forefronted in the action or his interactions with other characters. But, you know, he is a man who has stayed strong for a very long time and has used various chemical props to remain so, at least outwardly, high functioning. And it's the sort of thing where that kind of strong edifice can't survive. So the breaking down actually is a point of growth for him. So the save room reflecting that is one of the few areas that I think his character changes are expressed. And it's kind of fitting, you know, taking that angle on it. It is kind of fitting that that's the way it plays out because, you know, he himself doesn't go in for the talk therapy quite so much, and keeps his work fairly monotone, focused. There we go. So the decay of the save room, you know, narratively is explained as Ruvik's intervention and kind of eroding of the barriers between Sebastian and the broader STEM environment. But it is more interesting to me as an expression of his development and his reaching a kind of critical mass on repressing his trauma.
Somehow I can see that light. That shaft of light from the lighthouse. From anywhere in this place. Seems to penetrate everything. Penetrate me. That view of the hospital is not in my memory yet somehow. It is more solid than anything I have made exist here. Was it always there? Something changed under that light. It calls. It repulses. It draws the others. They think they'll reach the source. Regain what they've lost. They don't even know what that is.
That's interesting. Kind of implies that the lighthouse, the beacon, is a kind of bait, in a way. Oh man, I seem to remember this going potentially a few different ways. Okay. Yeah, why not? Oh, ha! It's a proximity bomb. It doesn't just blow up in your face. Surely by crouching and getting closer to it, I am less detectable. Yeah, I know, rude, right? Even ruder. That was a very slender, sweet spot there. Not much room for error.
Kidman?
is in here? Oh god, a creepy doll. And Mountain Dew. Everybody loves Grandma's Mountain Dew preserves. Sealed airtight in mason jars and stored in the root cellar for a rainy day apocalypse. Oh, great. More water.
Better get over there.
That's good. You know, she doesn't seem like she's on a timer. I should probably save this ammo for myself. Still waking up and need to make coffee? Well, that's a fine thing to do. I highly encourage that course of action. That is likewise my ritual as soon as I can grind it. Sebastian, need you to get on top of the old van here. I think Sebastian's jumps are kind of a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Link jump, where if you run off the edge of the correct surface, then he'll do a leap, but I don't know if he always does that. What do I got here? Maybe you have to be running for that to work? Don't deal with seafaring monsters in video games. The whole experience was pure distilled anxiety. Well, I would like to promise you that I won't fail again, but there we go. I just got to sprint. Yeah, likewise. I don't like the creatures of the deep myself. I find the ocean uniquely terrifying, despite a fascination with it that has compelled me to get on a boat more than once. And that has seen me check out many, many books on deep-sea creatures. Oh, maybe I should have timed this better. Definitely should have timed that better. Oh man. Yeah, I can barely walk into the ocean. It is not a comfortable experience for me. I promise I didn't do it on purpose. I fail as a course of natural action. I mean, there's no point in failing if it's not genuine, right? Crim Extra. Alright. Good. Dear monster, please eat bodies surrounding me. Love, Sebastian's proxy. Too many close encounters with jellyfish as a kid? Yeah, that's, It's my experience as well. Stingrays that are kind of chilling out just underneath a scrim of sand, in addition to yeah, moon jellies off like Edisto and Myrtle beaches. Not the best times. He's curious that he's picky. He will not have these.
Kidman, hold on.
Help! There's too many of them!
Let's see. On its face, this seems like a bad idea. It was not bad for the reason I thought it would be. In fact, it was worse because it just did nothing. You like sharks love Myrtle Beach? I don't remember a lot about sharks being in the water down there, but jellies and Portuguese man-o-wars, man-o-war. Not sure what the plural on that is. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. There we go. I had an old biology professor who told me that he had been stung by a Portuguese man-o-war, and the only thing that was even remotely more painful, oh, I can't get on that, was, no, Sebastian, was a kidney stone, believe it or not. Yeah. Is he gonna grab that thing off the edge? I'm thinking I might should have done this the other way around. No. Not the way I want to do that yet. Yeah, as Dr. Fred told the story, he was at the edge of the boat, and the Portuguese man-o-war with its gelatinous mass was there over the edge, and the feelers, I understand, are the only ones that have the toxin-filled stingers. So you can touch the oozy part and not get hurt, but and so that's what he did. He reached over the edge of the boat to pat it, and then a swell came and sloshed the thing's tentacles up over and kind of graced across his arm, and that was it. He almost went into shock immediately. Yeah, that worked. Cat is sneezing at you. What did it mean by this? Everything and nothing. It wants foods, pets, and to be left alone all at once. And the best you can ever accomplish is 2 out of 3. Nope, I actually wanted to select this. Oh man, I missed it. Thanks, Girder. Girder ruins everything. Jeez, those bombs don't do anything. Really want to do this. Ah, I didn't get near him. Very good. The Kidman cutscene starts as soon as you run up. How do you mean? Oh. Is there a... What am I... Oh, there we go. There's my trap. Alright. Alright. Either that or everything you say is a lie. You know.
Kidman, it's me.
Oh, you mean regardless of whether or not the enemies are crowding around the door.
Save it for later. There are probably more of them around.
Look out!
No, Sebastian, buddy. There we go. Well, I mean, she responds really quickly, and she has all the AI needed to enter the fray and fight, so it's possible. If I die or get sent back to a checkpoint prior to that, I will, I'll experiment with that. No, 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 no! Jesus. That is a hell of a hook. Well, is that a hook? That's half a hook. Let's see. Wish one of my NPC teammates could come up to Sebastian and just like use that bike pump that he uses to heal them. Is there anything out there? Nothing I can get. Yes, it is Hookley. Yeah. Kidman, could you give me like a thump on the back of the ear? That'll snap me right out of it. Time to ingest drug box. Oh yeah, yeah, the stealth maze.
So glad you're all right. Ever since the church,
You were at the church?
yeah, Joseph and I. He's in bad shape, or at least he was when I last saw him.
What about the boy from the hospital? Leslie?
I found him in a cage. He freaked and ran, though.
see. Anything that needs reloading? No. Regrettably, because that means I would have more ammunition. I like how Crimson City has trash jail. Keep putting my trash on the curb and somebody every Thursday morning keeps taking it away. Well, not this week, Buster. Trash jail. Can I get up here? Minor nightmare spoilers? Spoilers for the nightmare that I'm going to have, or spoilers for a nightmare difficulty mode run?
I think we've all been seeing strange things. Have you been having any nosebleeds, headaches?
No.
Because if it is the former, then I have some questions for you.
It's like he was turning into one of those things.
Maybe it doesn't affect everybody.
Royal oil. I think this almost could work better if they had just spelled it R-O-I-L. Royal oil. Although, I don't know, that might be a different pun. Ugh. Onward to the mannequin factory. Dump craft. The lesser selling open world block puzzle block landscape hit. Dump craft. Oh, as far as a nightmare difficulty run goes, maybe. This is our almost beat by beat, like Leon Kennedy's Las Plagas possession
Sebastian.
in RE4.
What is this? Did you shoot me?
You started turning into a monster. You attacked me. I'm sorry, but you're tainted now. You might try to stop me through you.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Well, I guess I'm never owed clarification, but it sure would be a nice courtesy.
Get it open. Get it open. Get it open.
Leslie? Leslie, is that you? Leslie, that's good. Just a little more. What is it? Ruvik? Help! 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 Hey! Leslie?
It's kind of like before in the Nightmare Realm. Apparently something about this otherworld space really likes mannequins like just crammed together. Great. Is that? Nope. Nuclear Storage Building 1. You're right. Sebastian has not had anybody do him the favor of using his nanomachines to deactivate his ability to fire his guns. Maybe washing the window there. Man, this dollar store Windex. You know, they tell you that generic is as good as the brand, but been scrubbing this pane for like 10 minutes, and I'm still getting streaks. Oh. No! No, you're supposed to go toward the sound, not the source. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to do enough damage with a non-firearm weapon to take that thing down. At least with these dudes you could stealth and make some other tactical choices. This guy's got quite a patrol pattern. He's definitely taking his time. Ah, there we go. Okay, we got a guy down there. Oh. And bullet. Must have been saving that for when he got out of here. Burning bodies here is probably a bad idea also. Ooh, hi. I'm going to remember where that is. Oh, I see. Guys on the other side of the fence. Alright. Here's how we're going to play this. Yeah! Got it. That seems like destroy the level bait right there. Whew! Alright. I did find out the hard way on a previous playthrough that at a point farther along than you would expect, you can still fire a gun and blow the whole thing up. Alright, there's our autosave. And if I remember right... Yes, I do in fact. Can I? No. Where you shoot that balcony at a locker key statue in the distance. Yeah, that's I think that's probably what spawned that, what caused that experience. I was firing at that ranged statue and wound up blowing up the whole thing. That's the kind of classy mistake that I bring to the table. Oh, well. Sebastian has a tragic backstory. That's going to be our takeaway from that brief look. But I don't remember if the key disappears. Huh. You know what? I'm going to run, go get the key, and then go back. Although that looks suspiciously like a point of no return. So you know what? I'm just going to save the game here. Serial killer investigator missing. The comics for The Evil Within are pretty neat. There's one that I think looks at events before the Evil Within, and another one that has some of Sebastian's experiences.
Feeling better now?
and disoriented sense of reality in between Evil Within 1 and 2. And yeah, they're if you can find them, they're good reads. The art style is good too. I particularly like the interlude comic between Evil Within 1 and 2. Yeah, there were a couple of one-off, not one-off issues, but one-off series of Evil Within comics um, for the first and second games. I think I've got them around here somewhere. I might have them in the closet and back. I'm going to take a break here in a second, and I'll see if I can drag that up for you. No, 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 no. Yes, please poke me in the brain so I can punch harder. Poke brain to get bronze. Bronze? Poke brain to get brawn. Brawn, yes, brawn as an attribute. I don't think brawn is a discrete entity such that you can get multiples of them. Let's see, do I have a key on me? I do not. Alright, yeah, I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break here and grab some water, and I won't spend too long looking for it, so we can get back to playing the game. But I will take a look at the closet over here and see if I have that. Alright, returned. Unfortunately, I could not find that where I expected it would be, but I did find this. This is kind of fun. This is a Mad magazine from, what is this, January 1990, and it's the Nintendo magazine. And you can see right there in the upper corner that they saw Luigi as a mere alternate Mario, going so far as to give him a little green cap that says M. So, new Nintendo. Mad magazine. It's quality work in the 90s. So, but yeah, next time, before we do the next stream, I'll hunt that down and see if I can bring it on to share. Sebastian seems like a guy who would have read Mad magazine before, you know, losing his wife and daughter. Think that trauma would safely put him in the post-Mad magazine part of his life. No, I actually bought that when it was on the shelf. Believe it or not. I seem to remember getting attacked by something in here. That would be it. Oh, no, 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 no! Almost a full year older than you. Yeah. No, it's, it would have been like 11, I think. Like, prime age for Mad magazine when that came out. I wonder what would happen if I hid inside one of these lockers. Guess what we're going to try. And thank you. Yeah, I had a bunch of those in storage, and it's all from a very specific period, you know, kind of early 90s. But yeah, it's got like Ninja Turtles, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, some Jurassic Park, and all really good stuff. Oh, now we get to do a double whammy check and see if the key is still there after shooting it and loading from a save. Alright, that is one tough locker. Oh, this is actually the correct way. Oh, it's not the only correct way. Okay, cool. I was about to feel good about myself for having stumbled upon a secret. And now I can feel semi-good about myself. Let's see. Crane would be right over here. Well, sadly, I do not see it. Do a quick walk around here and see if it's like a pixel hunt. Well, that might have been the key destroying action. To shoot it down and then load the save. Well, I can't find the key, and I might have done something to make that extra impossible, because I wanted to see if I could hide inside the locker and be protected from the dynamite explosion, so I reloaded my save, which happened after I shot the key, and it does not seem to be here. So, That's 2 experiments conducted. Yeah. I want to save the game, and then I want to load up the character viewer. Character model viewer here. Because I want you to see exactly how big that Fishley thing is. Is it here? Huh. I must be thinking of model viewer from a different game.
Thank God you're all right. How did you get here?
It wasn't easy. At least I haven't had any more episodes.
I wish I could say the same.
Hey, I think I might have found us some transportation.
It's interesting. I noticed Sebastian's hair fluttering slightly, and Joseph's is like bulletproof.
This thing gonna run?
Only one way to find out.
Shit!
What are you doing? Answer me.
The design on this thing is great. I like the weird exhaust tubes coming out of its mouth.
Damned if I'm going to die in here.
Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, well, might as well use this. No. Now. And replenish. Right. Okay, we can clear these out pretty easily. Actually, I don't even need to... Oh, wild. I feel like you've said that for just about every boss in the game. Yep.
I don't know how long we'll be safe here.
Thank you.
Now what?
Sebastian, they're above us! Watch out! They've got dynamite! One down!
Who do we have here?
Enemy to the right!
Oh, hey. I feel like my crosshair was above him there.
More of them on the move.
Don't get rattled.
Good night.
What? Did I, looks like I got some help from somebody's Molotov cocktail.
More of them.
Yeah,
Out of ammo.
definitely earned that. Oh boy.
Enemy up front.
Leave these ones to me.
Oh, good. They took care of it themselves. And yeah, every enemy that's not a zombie has a pretty unique design.
Close one.
Oh, I magically got more ammo. That's cool. Love that Fist of the North Star. Apocalyptic
Keep us to the left.
destruction. Whoop, where is my camera? There we go. Oh, that didn't do what I thought it was going to do. Oh, they're ammo drop monsters.
Out of ammo.
Awful.
Get this thing moving.
Perfect. Okay, cool, it's full. Well, Ark, thank you for coming by, as always. Yeah, I think I've got a little bit more in me tonight, and I don't think there's a major boss coming up, so you shouldn't... nice. So you shouldn't miss another amalgam. But, yeah, there's definitely another playthrough, another stream in this game before we're done with it. So I hope to see you next week. And also Tuesday, where we'll be doing part 2 of Fatal Frame.
We seem to be moved around an awful lot. Almost as if by someone's will. so it's nearly impossible to get any sense of the geography around here. But the light, Beacon Mental Hospital, it's always in the distance. This thing you found me hooked up to, I've seen it in more than one place.
Yeah, so have I. It seems like it's the same exact one, but it's hard to be sure.
The thing that I've noticed is that each time I run across one, I seem to be closer to the lighthouse. It could be a coincidence, but like I said, it seems as if there is some intelligence behind it.
So you figure we ought to cut to the chase and just head straight for the hospital?
Exactly.
Nice work, Detective.
And the
The right side looked like it led more directly.
filter here is strange.
No! Just get us out of here.
There's an ambulance there. There might be some kind of first aid. I'll go.
No, I'll do it. Don't let any of them on board.
Thanks, Ark. Have a great day. Exit 666. They were going to Placid, but they got off at Derangement. Greenfell. That's great. Delirium Amnesia. Grenfell. Oh. Oh no. Bad times. Probably the single worst way to go about this. Definitely the worst way to go about this. Did not even kill her. I think that at a certain point of leveling up your melee strength, you actually can be a brawler against enemies in here. But I like that that function basically is limited to smashing boxes and interacting with things that basically have 1 HP. And it's functionally useless. It's very different from the direction that I'm not sure if Mikami continued to do the Resident Evils when they went in this direction, but where like Chris Redfield and Leon Kennedy could melee brawl the zombies or zombie-like characters. This puts them much more firmly in the inhumanly strong camp. Okay. I'm actually very low on supplies. Makes me think it might be a good idea to stealth this, I say as I kick over a bottle. He looks like he's stuck on that car, which I can probably use to my advantage. Yes. Double yes. Got my bullets. go ahead and load this. Oh man, that's a lot. Wonder if this car is considered a full object, even though there are windows. All right, this is going well. Did I jinx it? Well, almost jinxed it. Fortunately, they're not responding to sound, so I'm in good shape still. Ooh. Please go well. Whew. Oh, someone's coming. Great. No, 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 no. Yes. Who? Who is shooting at me? Is there a dude? Yeah, there he is. Gonna run away from you and let that timer run out on that bomb there. Great. Same. Oh, weird. He was like spurting blood as he went down. Oh. Great. Hello? Yes, thank you. Yeah, I'm guessing they probably want that to be a mostly stealth experience up at the start, because coming off that last boss fight, that really is the last boss fight, and which I'm counting the car thing, and the siege that's in between both encounters. You are definitely intended to use all of your ammo. I see blood droplets, which makes me think there's a trap right there. Thank you. Can I? I cannot. Oh, this is my forward direction. I thought I was flanking him, but apparently I was just approaching him from the front. Let's see. Nothing there. It's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen an ambulance assigned to a mental hospital before. Let's see if that give me my... Yes, it did. Blood block. That is a great catchy name for hemostatic. I see that Cedar Hill Inn sign in the background there, and I think that shows up during Kidman's scenario. Yeah, this is where this game is really showing its action chops. There's a kind of that heist. Ooh, I didn't know I could take damage from that. That heist flow of storytelling from like the Uncharted 4 has several sequences like this. Where you have to stealth to get in to a very secure location, and then oh, I don't want to be there. Pardon me, I'm next in line. There we go. And then you've got an action-packed escape. It's a good flow. No. Good. God, they really throw them at you here. It's awesome. Oh, right. Sorry.
Keep them off me!
Did that do it? Looks like that did it. Oh, right. What if I get a headshot with this? I mean, sure, if I wait for him to get, like, right up in front of me.
out of here fast.
I'm gonna push through. It's gonna get a little rough.
This is so great. I love the switching perspectives and the changed up gameplay here. I'm also really surprised at how well this bus handles. I too like to feel smugly satisfied that I was not hit by a bus while standing in the middle of the street. Ruvik truly is a relatable villain. Only 9 times out of 10 is the driver desperately trying to veer and not hit me, rather than the other way around. Don't play in the street. Don't play in the street. Thank you for coming out. It's probably time to call it a night and get some dinner. Thank you for coming out, joining the stream, and we're going to do part 6 of this, which either will bring us to the end or right near the end of The Evil Within on Saturday of next week. On Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, going to do part 2 of Fatal Frame, a super scary ghost game with not just science explained supernatural, but real supernatural ghost stuff. So thanks for coming out, and Peacher, it's great to see you. Hobgoblin, you as well, and have a great night. That's magnificent. Headphones are better than Moose.